Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Y'all, we are hunkering down for the weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, which means it's a holiday weekend, which means it's about to be popping around these parts. Tell you what, there's already people partying in the area. It's good. People are out enjoying nature, doing all the things, but it's going to be chaotic. It always is around here for Memorial Day weekend. Even yesterday when I went into town, which was Thursday, all the boats and the campers, everything was out on the I-17, getting a little bit crazy. So I want you guys to humor me. I actually was able to put a bun in my hair without it looking like complete trash. So I'm going to work on improving my bun skills. Hair and makeup has never been my thing. Back when I was 19, I had a mohawk because it was just easy. So, yeah, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it. But yeah, so that's my bun. Okay, so hunkering down. I'm gonna show you some life at camp stuff. I have video from the last few days that I've been putting together. Yesterday I did a video about van life in Flagstaff and getting good feedback about it being informative. So if you're interested in camping near Flagstaff, Arizona, I have a video up on that. And yeah, so this will be, like I said, a compilation of kind of life at camp stuff from the last few days. And as we work on just chilling, hunkering down, like I said, for the weekend, I think that's it. Okay, like and subscribe. Let's get started. It's been a while since I used one of my portable city bonfires, so I have that up tonight just because it's a beautiful evening and I want to enjoy it. Maddie put that big stump in one of the holes for me. And actually it's giving aesthetic. It's giving forest aesthetic. So I am, hi Bubba. We're just chilling. I'm able to use my white table now because it's no longer in that hole. And this is what we're up to for the evening. Y'all, it is 10 a.m. It is 10 a.m. and I still don't have my shit together. But I guess that's one of the beautiful things about being out here is although I really like to stick to a routine, I have stuff I do every morning, things I do to get my day going. Sometimes it's okay to take your time. Wynston and I slept in late today. We slept in till like 8:45. And gosh, I'm just like taking it easy. Still drinking my coffee. My van's a mess. Haven't made my bed yet, but I'll get to it here soon. I have been working on my campsite pretty much all day. It took me a few days, but I finally got organized how I want to. Tomorrow I'm going to head into town, so I was kind of going through my food, using what I can. I can only fit about 4 or 5 days worth of food in my fridge, so I like to not waste and eat what I need to, use what I need to before I head into the store. So, like I said, I was doing some work on my campsite this morning and actually just deep cleaning, vacuuming, using my lint roller to really get in there and get all the hair up. Gives me something to do, but I really like doing that sort of thing. It always makes me, it's rewarding for me. Last night I actually had my little mini bonfire going. That was fun. It was a beautiful evening for it. I will have to fill up my water today, so that's something else I'm doing, is using up what I can. But I do need water. I only have like a gallon left, so it'll be good timing. I had my little white table in this hole, but Maddie actually put a stump there, and it's kind of acting as another table, which is nice. It's been working out. Cleaned out my toilet this morning, made my bed, did a whole bunch of stuff inside. It is about 76 and sunny right now. So I've been sitting in the shade, honestly, and so has Wynston, because it's warm in the northern sun. I have my solar out. I'm also excited to announce that Vitomin is actually sending me their 1800 watt unit and solar panels, so I will be able to hopefully part ways with my Van Power's power station, because I strongly dislike it, and I'm looking forward to having another option. This is a really weird view, y'all. So I'm sitting in Wynston's seat, his bed. Here's his bed stuff. I never sit in this seat, but I decided to sit in it because A, I'm working on a video, and B, I think I'm going to have my front passenger seat turned around. Now, it's really difficult. It's a process. There's literally bolts underneath the muffler under my van, but I think I'm going to have it turned around so I can essentially have an actual seat to sit in and not take up Wynston's bed. Kind of like how Maddie sits in his van with the front seat turned around, and then I can use the back of it for storage, but Wynston can still ride in it when we're traveling. So I was just kind of sitting here to get the view. It's kind of weird. It's nice though. I think that would be really beneficial. So we'll see. Maybe this summer, because I have to take it into my friend who will have to put it on his lifts and do it for me, because it is not an easy thing with these newer Dodge Grand Caravans. We just got back from town. Wynston is enjoying the air. I have some laundry on my line. I took a shower at Planet Fitness today. Went out to lunch. Got water. Dumped trash. And I just cleaned up my campsite. It's about 2:30. Really nice breeze today. It's about 74. Going to enjoy the rest of our day. Tell y'all what, I love this little fan I found at Goodwill. I have it hooked up to my Rock Pals right now, and it's only drawing 3 watts of power on the high setting. So I had it actually aimed out my door earlier because I had my door open and it helps to keep away the bugs. But right now I just have it for a little bit of airflow. It is around 6:45. It's about 71 out, but it helps also keep the bug noise away, which really bothers Wynston. So very happy with my $5 Goodwill investment, and we are in for the night. I lit my candle, turned on some of my lights, and now it is time to relax. Yesterday, or the other day, I uploaded a video about our nighttime routine. So if you haven't seen that, be sure to check it out. I got my rug moved over under my awning because Wynston wasn't using it as much on the other space, so figured I would just put it over here, make my campsite look a little more organized, and then Wynston can lay on the rug. He's over on Maddie's rug over there, so I was like, I need to move my rug so he has shade to use on it instead of having to be in the dirt. So gave me something to do too. One of my favorite things about this lifestyle, especially now that I've been doing it for 3 years, is the people that I meet. You know, I like to camp in solitude, or, you know, with Maddie or close, trusted friends, but the way I make close, trusted friends is by meeting people and, having conversations. It's funny because the area that I'm at right now, I tend to run into a lot of my friends that I've camped with in the past. Even my friend Dawn over here in the Class A, we've camped together in Colorado together and here together, of course, a few times. And in different locations. You just get to know people that you vibe with and feel comfortable with. And yeah, you also meet plenty of crazies that you want to stay away from. That absolutely happens. But I'd say that more times than not, I meet some really cool people. And especially being in Arizona, because it's such a hub for, nomads and travelers and van lifers, I can be anywhere and run into somebody that I know, which is great because it makes you feel like, you're part of a community and you can look out for each other. So we just met this gentleman over here. He's kind of parked, like we can see him, but a little bit of a distance. And he has a van, like an old Dodge van, it looks like, in a tent. And he walked over this morning, big beard, right? And a veteran hat on, an older gentleman. His name is Jim. And Jim just like gave that vibe that like he's a cool dude and like he has some stories to tell, right? And he was asking about the nearest Walmart. And so Maddie and I were helping him with directions to the nearest Walmart. Very well-spoken guy. And it's funny because he had the composition notebook and he was writing down the directions. And I've been writing in composition notebooks since I was like in the 2nd grade. So, I was just like, I automatically felt like a connection with him and he just seemed like really, really cool. So he was very appreciative of us helping him with directions. And he was like, oh, it's really nice to have good neighbors. And we were like, yeah. And we told him we'd look after his camp while he was gone. So, take your time. We'll look after everything. And I don't know, I just got like a really good feeling from him, he just gave off a really good energy. And he had, like I said, he had a veteran hat on with an American flag. So I thanked him for his service. And, he kind of joked. He's like, well, I didn't really have, much of a choice at the time. I'm guessing he might be a Vietnam veteran. But as an Army sister, I have so much respect for our military and our service men and women. Huge respect. So he's going to come over later and we're going to have some beers this evening. And that'll be really fun, especially because, it's Memorial Day weekend, right? So we have to remember what this weekend is really about. And so it'll be neat to sit down with him and learn about him, and I think that, sometimes people out here, they need people to talk to. And I look forward to getting to know him and maybe making a new friend. So he just, it's given that good energy. And I feel like I can read vibes pretty well. And he seems like a really cool dude. So looking forward to that. But with all of that being said, I will wrap up this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you taking the time. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.